Never depend on a single source of income. Use the investments to create the second one. This is the famous statement which is told by the god of stock market, that is Mr. Warren Buffett. But in order to invest, you need to have surplus amount of money, and to create that surplus amount of money, you need to save. Hi guys, this is Anurag and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will be talking about 5 compelling reasons why one need to save and invest. But before that, I just want to make an announcement here that we have started a Telegram channel, and in that channel we will be sharing a term of the day, which would be basically 20 to 30 second of read, and the term would be mostly focus on the finance. That is, the term would be a financial terms, may it be in the context of the mutual fund, stock market, or whatever the things which are happening in our country based on economics only. So if you want to increase your knowledge regarding that, you can consider joining our channel by clicking in the link which is there in the description box. And I also want to make you all a request that if you are liking my content, then you can consider subscribing my channel, sharing with your friends and relatives as well, and you can also press the bell of the financial temple. So let's start our discussion. I just want to make a point here that a startup or a business is definitely more impacting, or it do have more potential than just by saving and just by investing in stock markets or mutual fund. So if you are thinking of doing any sorts of startup, and if you are thinking to do any sorts of business as well, so you can definitely opt for them, because they are way more better than just the investment. But due to the lack of funds, due to the lack of ideas, it might be possible that you cannot start your own business. But there is a bright side as well. You can invest in a company whom you feel that the company is going to do better in the upcoming year, and you can also gain an enormous capital just by investing in the stock markets or mutual fund. But in this video, we will not be just talking about investing in the stock markets and mutual fund, but we will be discussing the 5 reasons why one need to save and invest. So the first reason which I believe that why saving and investing is important, because iske bina guzara nahi hoga. So why I am just telling this? So let us consider an example just to understand this, and for that I am just taking you to the Excel sheet, and just don't focus on the calculation part here, because there are lots of calculation involved here, and I am not going to make this a complicated thing for you. So just focus on my word, that whatever the things I am just telling here right now. So let us suppose that your income is 50,000 rupees per month, and the expenses which you expend, may it be in terms of food, your clothing, in parties, or any sort of expenses, so that accounts to 30,000 rupees. And let us suppose by any of the means you just have the potential to save 20,000 rupees per month. But at this point, you had not just think of any sort of investment. You had just thought of that I would be saving 20,000 per month, and I would not be investing, and I will just keep in the banks, and not in the banks, I would just keep in the locker, or in the or in myself, or in my almirah. So your annual income is definitely 6 lakh, because 50,000 into 12, that account to 6 lakh. And let us suppose your age is 30, and the expenses per year is 3.6 lakh, so that is the 30,000 into 12, that accounts to 3.6 lakh. And the savings which you are doing, a saving, basically the money which you are able to save, that accounts to 20,000 into 12, so it accounts to 2.4 lakhs. So let us suppose that your company is great enough to give you a increment of 10% per year. Like now you are having an income of 6 lakh, after 1 year you would be having 6.6 lakh as your income. Similarly, in the third year you would be having the income of 7.26 lakh, and so on. And the expenses grows at the rate of 8%, and we have just tried to consider that by the age of 55 you will retire from the company, and after that you will do whatever you want. Your income would accounts to roughly 59 lakh. And the expenses which I have just tried to consider, that the expenses also grow at the rate of 8%. So in the first year it was 3.6 lakh, in the second year it accounts to 3.8 lakh, and in the similar fashion, like at the age of 55 you are spending around 22 lakh 82,825 per year on food, on clothing, on education, or whatever as per your wish. And the saving, you, as I have told, that you had not opted to you had just opted to save but not to invest in the banks or the post office or any of the asset classes. The savings which you had done in the due course of year, that accounts to 3.26 crore. Now you might be thinking that this is a big amount, but just try to understand that if you are just willing to enjoy the rest of your life by doing the same sort of expenses that you were doing when you are having some sort of job, so this 3.26 crore rupees will only take 11 years to exhaust. At your 55 year of age, the expenses accounts to 22 lakhs 82,825 that we have discussed, and in the 56th year your expenses would grow to 24 lakh 65,451. Similarly, it will only take 11 year to exhaust your all the savings which you have accumulated. So definitely the things are not going to work with this 3.26 crore only, because like 55 plus 11, that accounts to 66 year only, and I will definitely consider that we are not going to die by the age of 66 year, so we need to have something extra. But had you planned to invest at some sort of asset which give a return of 12% per annum, like our country index itself is giving a return of 14 to 16%, but here I am just considering the 12%. So the savings which you will be having at the age of 55 is 9.26 crore. Now this is a huge amount. The sole intention is we should not only just think to save, but to invest in some asset classes which give a decent sort of return, because just keeping the money in the banks, or just keeping because just keeping the money in the locker will definitely not serve the purpose. The second reason which I feel that why one need to save and invest is just to beat the inflation. As I have discussed in my previous video that what the inflation is, so for that, those who have not checked my video can click in the I button and just check that. But just to wind up it quickly, the inflation basically means the decrease in the purchase power of the money. Like for an example, if you are able to buy a candy worth rupees 10 right now, so after a year, in India basically the inflation accounts to 4 to 6%. So after a year you need to pay either 14 rupees or 16 rupees in order to buy the same candy. So I hope the inflation term is clear as for now. So what I want to say that to beat the inflation, to cope up with the power of the inflation, one need to save and one need to invest in any sort of asset classes which is giving an interest rate of basically 8 and above, because if we are getting an interest rate of 8%, then effectively we are getting a interest rate of 1.5%, and that is enough to beat just the inflation. So corpus will definitely be saved, but you cannot grow more wealthy just by investing in the banks or the post office. So you can also try investing in mutual fund and stock market as well. The third reason why I believe that one need to save is to create the wealth. Like Warren Buffett used to tell that health and wealth are just two most important things in one's life, because without health one cannot accumulate wealth, and without wealth one have nothing, because if you are not having wealth, then definitely you would be telling that I cannot do this because I don't have enough sort of money, I cannot send my children to a good college because I don't have enough money. So the two things, that is wealth and the health, goes in a parallel line. That is, you need to nurture both health and you need to focus on wealth as well. So how you can accumulate wealth is just by saving and investing in some sort of good asset classes. And there is a famous statement which I also want to make here is, most of the people work hard, spend their health in order to gain a wealth, but once they retire they invest their wealth in order to get the health. So I hope you had understand this statement, because if we are just working too hard in order to accumulate money and we are not caring of our own health, and by the time of the retirement It might be possible that we are not in a healthy position in order to enjoy whatever we have accumulated, so one need to take care of health and wealth as well. And the fourth reason why I believe that one should save and invest is to meet one goals and dreams as per they have thought. Like for an example, one must have think to buy some sort of luxurious car by the age of 30 or 40. One must have planned to buy some sort of big home, or one must have planned to go to the world trip, and that definitely cannot be possible in a short span of time, because you need to have enormous money in order to do this sort of thing. But it can only be possible if you are planning since a very initial phase. Let us consider an example that you want to buy a car of 10 lakh and you are saving 10,000 per month. So that would take you 8.3 years just in order to accumulate 10,000, if you are just keeping the 10,000 in the Almira or in the locker. But if you are just planning to invest it in some sort of asset classes which give a return of 8%, that is in the bank FDs, or in terms of the post office recurring deposits and all, so you can do this in a span of only 5.3 years. So definitely the saving will not work, but saving as well as investing will definitely create the wonder. The fifth and the last reason which I believe that why one need to save and invest is, like, most of the people want an early retirement, and in order to retire early from any of the companies, you need to have a huge corpus of money, so that through that money you can spend rest of your life doing whatever you want. Like, you must have heard an example of an ant and a grasshopper. Like, and what the ant used to do is, ant used to enjoy its life, but at the same point of time the ant used to save food for the winters, because in winter there is a scarcity of food. So the ant do not focuses on the things which it want right now, but also plan for the future. But on the other context, the grasshopper do not want to save food for the winter. He just want to enjoy his life. He just want to enjoy the food, whatever the food he is getting in the summers, and definitely in the winter it died due to the scarcity of food. And definitely we do not want such type of mishappening to happen in our life. So plan, save, and not just save, invest in the asset classes where you could earn a huge amount of corpus. So I hope you have liked the small video on why one need to save and invest, and if you have found this content useful, then do consider liking this video, sharing with your friends and relatives as well, so that they could also learn the benefits of saving and investing. Till then, take very special care of yourself, be masked, be safe, and that's it for today. Jai Hind, bye bye.